What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Aydian here, and this is a super informal video. I wasn't gonna make this video, but it's like literally almost midnight here. I'm in my mom's house, so I've made it to New York, and I want to talk about this Trisha Paytas. Sorry, I'm not good with pronouncing names. If I could hear it, I would be better, but I haven't quite heard people pronounce it right. So this Trisha video, and I wasn't gonna say anything about it because, I felt like I went off a little on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw, but I felt like I watched her video. I made my comments on Twitter. I sat and reflected for a day, and I watched some reaction videos from other trans men on Trisha's video, and I want to give a different perspective. So I'm not here to determine if Trisha is transgender or not, but I want to bring up another concept. And that concept is that a lot of things Trisha mentioned in their video, including being attracted to gay men, having penis envy, being able to just like get up out of bed without caring about your hair or clothes, and being in society being okay with that, having difficulty building relationships with other women, as well as things like, what else did they say? Their breasts, like wearing sports bras at a younger age to like hold down their breasts. I want to kind of bring a new perspective to this. A lot of the things that Trisha said are actually things that a lot of cisgender, straight, and lesbian or bisexual, pansexual, whatever, really just cisgender women deal with every single day. And a lot of the things Trisha mentioned are actually really just the differences in our patriarchal society of the things that men can get away with and the things that women cannot get away with. So as I rewatched some of the videos, and I'm really trying to objectively listen to Trisha's words, all I hear really, and I'm not trying to say that I know Trisha's gender, but what I really hear is a lot of what I've heard my cisgender friends that are females talk about, right? Like wanting to wear sports bras because like at a young age they have really overdeveloped breasts and they're being sexualized really, really young. And so they wear these sports bras to like hold down their breasts so men won't look at them in such a sexual way. That is a very common cisgender female thing that happens with either girls who develop very young or girls who develop very large breasts. That's super common, Also, just like the concept of like penis envy. When Trisha talks about penis envy, they're actually talking about like not the envy of having a penis, not like wanting to be able to pee standing up, wanting to ejaculate, get a hard on. Like, they don't actually talk about those things. They really refer to penis envy as the privileges that men have in our society. Like, right, they also mention having the short hair and not having to, like, worry about what their hair looks like. Men have the ability, okay, look at what I'm wearing right now. Okay, it's like a lazy ass t-shirt and like shorts. I could go to the store in this. Like I could go out in this. I could go to the bar in this outfit with this hair and my lame socks, and be okay as a man. But if a woman did that, they would be like, what is she wearing? Like, does she know that like she's at a bar in public, right? One of the first things I noticed, so as a trans man, when I transitioned and I was then going as a man in society, right? Because I lived 23 years as a woman, was that I didn't have to do nearly as much fucking work. I didn't have to care about my hair. My armpit hair my leg hair, my pubic hair, like everything doesn't, like even my facial hair. Like, how many, do you think that if women like naturally grew facial hair, do you think that it would be as messy and sloppy as most men have it? And they get away with it? Like, sometimes my beard is a mess, and people are like, whoa, dude, I love your beard. And I'm like, my beard looks like crap right now. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if female women, like if they grew beards, they would probably be really, really clean, like all the freaking time. There'd probably be like all types of like, like there are beard butters out there, but I feel like it would be like it would just be a different world. And so I feel like what I'm actually learning is that maybe, and again, I don't want to put words in their mouth, but maybe Trisha isn't actually transgender. Maybe they're just experiencing like the misogyny of America. And it's unfortunate, but it's true. I mean, if you really go back, go back and watch their video and really listen to the reasons they claim that they're trans, right? It actually sounds a lot like just a cisgender woman who is tired of living by the stereotypical standards of what it is to be a female in our society right now. And I feel like that's the point people are a lot are missing. Like, when I watch that video and I listen to the language, I don't think they're trans. I'm sorry. I don't. Now, I would love to sit down with Trish. I would never like hate, like I don't want to throw shade, but I feel like maybe the conversation could be dived a little bit more in depth. So yeah, I'm gonna put this out there. I don't think Trisha is transgender. I don't think that Trisha is a female to male. I think Trisha is experiencing what 99% of women in society experience, because we live in a patriarchy. We live in a misogynistic world where, in order for Trisha to be who they are, you know, they're expected to like really emphasize their feminine characteristics and live in those, and never have messy hair or have short hair, or you know what I mean. They're overly sexualized, and so I just I wonder if maybe that's really what's going on. If it's not about their gender identity, but rather it's just about being a woman in society. I mean, I know so many women who don't really like to go by the word female or as a woman or she, and not because they're trans, but because it has like this other connotation to it. Because unfortunately, in our society, being a woman is seen as less than. And so, you know, I don't know. This was kind of a new perspective that I haven't heard, because you know, a lot of people are just attacking. And even in my tweets, like, I wasn't necessarily attacking. I was more concerned about the harm that this could do to transgender people questioning, transgender lives. I mean, people are killed because they're transgender. People are, commit suicide because they're transgender. People are kicked out of their homes because they're transgender. This isn't a normal thing. This isn't normal in society. And so I feel very protective of those people. Those are my people. Those are my people. Those are my community. I've been transitioning for 10 years. I am transgender. I'm proud to be transgender. I don't hide my transness. I'm not a straight man. I'm a trans man. I'm a queer man. I mean, that's who I am. So, I don't know. I want to put this out there, and I'm very curious your thoughts. Drop them below.